Welcome to Timothy's Austin Conversation. Welcome to ArtUs Co. I'm here with Juan and Rosemary. They're going to show us this awesome studio that they've curated and created. Let's go on inside.
Yeah, welcome Timothy. Come on in.
Thank you.
So this is our gift shop where we sell the work of over 45 local artists. So you'll find cool gifts, glassware, jewelry, prints, candles, you name it.
Drinks as well?
Yeah, drinks, Topo Chicos. Not handmade by artists.
Oh, yeah.
This is our main gallery space. So right now we're showing an exhibit called Deck the Walls. It's all skateboard art.
Creative, I like it.
Yeah, we rotate our exhibits monthly.
Okay. Monthly rotation you're on?
This one, we're showcasing a little over 100 artists.
Oh, wow.
90% of them from Austin. We have a few from San Antonio and Houston.
Do they
And New York.
And New York.
What?
Sorry.
Do they approach y'all? Or do y'all find their stuff?
So this came because of a collector. His name is Richard Reese, and he started collecting art from Austin artists at the end of last year. And so he was the one that was given the format of the skate deck.
Gotcha.
I think it's because you can fit more in your house with that rectangular shape, you know. And so he's collected from over 100 artists now, and he wanted to give artists the opportunity to showcase and sell more of their work and be kind of highlighted. And so that's why this exhibition came to fruition, to support local art. And you see that there's people here in Austin that are supporting the arts actively.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
It's a neat design.
And yeah, and show the collection because everybody was like, when do we get to see it?
Yeah.
So all the decks in this room are for sale. This is our blue gallery.
Cool. And so this could get changed out to paintings or drawings or...
Yep.
Yeah.
We
Photographs.
welcome all media here.
Sculpture.
Gotcha.
You name it.
Good deal.
Yeah, we've got some mosaic skateboards over there, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Then we can enter the staircase.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we have a artist in residency, Jasna Budar. So she is a projection video artist. So she saw our staircase and wanted to help transform it.
Gotcha. So how do you make that? What we're looking at?
So she makes these videos. So I think this is a mandala from ink drops. And then she makes it move. This is a dancer where she's put the ink on her body in the video. And then this one you can see it moving a little bit more. So there was
Kaleidoscopic,
Yeah,
this is really cool.
so she changes it out monthly. So, yeah. And then up here we have most of our artist studios. We had a couple downstairs. So this is our collective of artists.
So we have 11 studios, and we're a full house right now. So we have most of them are studio artists. We have a couple of photographers and filmmakers.
Okay, and they rent a room? Is that how it works?
They rent a studio room, and then we have a couple of tiers of support. So most of our artists here are supporting members, meaning they rent our studio space here, but they also help with exhibitions, with workshops, kind of bringing the space to life and keeping it active.
All hands on deck.
Yeah, everybody pitches in.
Yeah.
So it's really a group effort.
It's a group effort for sure.
Yeah. Cool. So, and then all of the art in the halls is from our studio members, so they have an opportunity to showcase whenever they want, and it doesn't depend on what exhibit's going on.
Yeah.
I just wanted you to, see all the way down if we can. But yeah, weaving, mosaic, beadwork,
all sorts.
painting on silk.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, digital. And then we we call this the bird's nest because you can.
That's your phoenix.
Yeah, that's my phoenix.
I like it.
You can spy on everyone from up here, so.
Yeah, it's a great spot when we have opening receptions because you can really see everything that's going on.
Keep an eye on everyone.
Bird's eye view.
Yeah.
Cool space like that.
Thank you. And this is Oakley. Although Oakley has apples and maple leaves, so.
It's a hybrid tree.
Yes, he's a hybrid.
Yeah. Pretty true.
He's transcending.
Perfect. So that leads us back down into the main room, main gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it gives you, the layout is interesting, but it kind of gives you a chance to kind of explore.
Yeah.
And there's like always like, places to check out. And then last but not least,
Oh, yeah, we can-
studio space.
This is y'all's personal.
Yes.
This is our personal studio. So the office is kind of,
Where we do all of our exciting computer work.
Yeah. The not so fun part.
the not so fun part. And then where the magic happens is back here.
Yeah, this is our mess, but this is where we paint, so.
Cool. You play guitar as well?
I play guitar, yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, I get to listen while
All
I
sorts of
work.
art. Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
to annoy her sometimes. But this is our personal practice space here. Like I said, we're all working artists, supporting artists here in Austin. That's the main mission that we're here for.
Super cool. Well, let's go sit down and break it down a little bit further.
Cool.
Great. So we're sitting down here with Rosemary and Juan. They're going to tell us a little bit more about their awesome studio that we just toured. So yeah, let's jump right into it. How did this get started?
Okay, so ArtUs Co actually started as the Pump Project back in 2005.
Okay.
And it was founded by Josh Green. He's a glass artist here in Austin. And he saw the need for artists to have affordable spaces to work and create and showcase.
Okay.
And so he started a warehouse, like an arts complex, correct?
Yeah.
And on the east side. And that went on for, 15 years.
Yeah.
And so around 2019, 2020, it transformed into ArtUs Co. And he was, there were some challenges with the warehouse.
Yeah, so they were going to buy the building. They lost the building. They were bought out. Part of like the Austin real estate boom, which was really kind of sad.
Yeah.
So they had to change the model and ended up renting a space here in the Arboretum,
Gotcha.
originally where A05 is now.
Okay.
And it was a pop-up store. And then they got this location.
Gotcha.
Like a
Yeah.
year later, right?
I think they had it around the
Or they had
same
around the same
time. They weren't doing much with it, but this space then was like calls to be showcasing art. It's definitely a gallery. We host workshops. We've got the artist studios upstairs.
Yeah. So, but there wasn't much going on here because Josh was struggling to get people to, collaborate and come together. And so Rosemary and I showed up at the end of 2022 due to a group show that was being hosted here. We found out about ArtUs Co. Like,
Okay, so you
this is
just came as like as a guest.
as exhibiting artists. And we live so close. We're like, I can't believe we didn't know about this place before.
Yeah.
And we saw that there was a studio available. And then we're like, I think
Yeah, we were like, we've got to rent that studio.
we're ready to make the move and
Okay.
have a public studio space. And a few months later, after us kind of diving in and taking the lead, we sat with Josh, and he was basically told us, like, I think I'm ready for you guys to take the lead, and I'm ready to step down.
Oh, super cool.
And so we kind of,
Yep. So I became the executive director of this location, and Juan became the programming director.
Great. So it really started back in 2005. Was it more of a place for people to make art or to view it, or both?
It was to make art, but they did have an open area in their warehouse where they would have different exhibits. So that was, they were always showing art, but it was primarily a studio space. They actually built it out, built another story. There were over 20 artist studios in there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many do y'all have here?
11 studios.
11 studios?
Yeah.
Plus yours?
Counting hours, yeah.
Okay, so 10 plus y'all's.
Yeah.
Cool. Here at this place, what kind of artists y'all have come in here?
All kinds of artists. So the artists that rent the studios here are mostly studio artists. We have a couple of photographers, mixed media, digital artists, and then a couple of filmmakers.
Oh, wow.
So we have like a little bit of everything. But then
Yeah.
as far as the art that we showcase in the space, all kinds of media are welcome. We welcome sculpture, photography, mixed media, painting, digital media.
One of our goals is to support as many art forms as possible in the space.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And so right now we've got this super cool skateboard Deck the Walls, right?
Yep.
Deck the Walls.
exhibit going on. Explain on that. That's cool.
So right behind us is Richard Ree's private collection. So he is an art collector in Austin. He was inspired actually by the Urban Art book that was just put out last year by Jay Muzaks.
Okay.
So it shows, we actually have the book. Dang it. I should have brought it to the table. Anyway, it shows street artists all over town and the history of street art in Austin. So he got really inspired finding out who these artists were and then started to collect decks from all of them. But he wanted to fit as much art in his house as possible, so that's why he went with the skateboards.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he's been doing that for over a year now. So he's collected art from over 100 artists. He's a huge supporter of the arts right now.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. I mean, it's a really cool idea. I've never seen anything like that.
And that's how the exhibit came about. So he wanted to give artists an opportunity to showcase and be exposed to more people here in Austin and sell more work. So we partner up with Almost Real Things.
Okay.
So this exhibit is a 2-location exhibit. So this is only half of his collection. The other half is down south at Almost Real Things. So we have like a 2-night opening reception. And the exhibit is up through the month of December.
Yeah. Wow, that's a lot of skateboards.
Yeah, we actually extended the exhibit because it was so popular.
The length, like how long you have it on the wall.
Yeah.
And what kind of art do y'all do?
So I'm a painter, a 2D artist. So I'm mostly about as far as style goes. I lean towards surrealism and visionary art.
Okay.
There's a lot of spirituality and a lot of connection to nature that I want to expose people to, and so that's the main thing that I do. Rosemary, on the other hand, is more of a multimedia.
Yeah, so I sew. I make mushy plushies.
Oh, cute.
It's a spooky.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm also a painter. I work with watercolor, oils, acrylics. Actually, the octopus skate deck is mine.
Oh, perfect. Right behind us.
I know, I noticed that. But yeah, I love to sew. Sometimes I make clothes. I can't limit myself to one thing.
Yeah, multi-talented. I like it.
Yeah, we have a company together. It's called Surreal Nature. So
Okay.
we have a deep reverence for the natural world. We like to highlight things that unite us as humans. We like finding like the common denominator.
Yeah.
That brings us together.
Yeah.
And bring the whimsy and the magical and the otherworldly to
Blend it all together here.
Have a little bit of a mind expansive pictures.
Yeah, super cool. So what do we have here on the table today?
Okay, so yes, we've got Pookie. We've got this citrine crystal that one of our friends gifted us when we first got our positions here at ArtUs Co. So it was kind of a, meaningful gift. Citrine represents abundance.
Okay.
And then we've got this really cute little skateboard from the show. We had these for artists to paint. This one was actually painted by Wiley Ross. He gave it to us. He's an artist in the exhibit.
Yeah. So you got like full size?
Yeah.
Small scale.
Yeah, we turned them into ornaments. And actually, we've got a lot on our Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah?
So that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Okay.
we've got this little watercolor and gouache painting by Juan of a mushroom ballerina.
Yeah, with the cello cricket.
Yeah. Super cool. All right. I like it. That's awesome. Do y'all do any sculpting?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. I actually want to make some ornaments this year with clay.
Yeah.
Maybe that will turn into something bigger, as it usually does. These actually started as Christmas ornaments. They were little felt mushrooms. And then they kind of got bigger and bigger. And then one day I was like, fur.
Yeah.
So who knows? So you just start small. You don't know where you're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's all about the art, right?
Yeah.
Do y'all do classes here?
We do.
Yeah.
So we host all kinds of workshops. We have most of our studio members here facilitate workshops.
Okay.
So fiber arts, if you want to paint on silk, if you want to learn how to weave, if you want to learn how to paint. We've hosted live drawing classes, so if you're interested in learning more about human anatomy, how to draw the figure, we host that as well. Animation.
Beadwork.
Yeah.
We're looking to get some stained glass workshops in 2024 as well. Yeah, we're working on our scheduling right now. So we're going to have some really cool workshops.
Super cool.
Right.
Stay tuned.
Not only are artists, studio members facilitate workshops, so we also invite working artists from Austin to come and host workshops here as well.
From outside the house?
From outside the house, yeah.
Cool. And y'all just host those right here in the...
Right here in the main gallery.
Yeah, so we've got this beautiful natural light and get a nice view of the trees.
Yeah, this is super cool. Even though we're kind of in like a high density area, you still have a great little nature spot here.
Yeah.
Us being in the back of the Arboretum here.
Yeah.
You've got the trees in the back and
there's a little green belt area.
Yeah.
So if you head down, you get to see the duck pond. So yeah, it's a great space to go disconnect a little bit, break. It's perfect. Are the cows still down there? Yes.
The big painted cows?
Yeah.
Okay. Super cool. Do y'all have any influence on that?
No, not personally.
No.
I mean, people still climb on them.
Yeah, but nothing tied to y'all.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I think they're awesome.
Yeah.
I don't want them to go anywhere. Would love to see more murals in the Arboretum.
Yeah.
Working on that.
Yeah. So why did they choose the Arboretum for this space originally?
I think he just got a really great deal on it.
So it just fell into his lap type of thing?
Yeah.
He wasn't seeking this out specifically?
Yeah, it was purely...
The property manager here used to work in art galleries and museums, so she's very passionate about art.
Oh, that helps.
And she was seeking to bring more art to the shopping center, and I think somehow they just met each other, connected, and it just kind of happened.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any plans to open up a second one? Or you really want to focus on this?
We would love to. Right now, this 2023 was like rebuilding, really. Building the space, getting the right people in the space, and then getting awareness of who we are, where we are, what we offer. And then hopefully, in the near future, we can expand and open up more spaces. Because, Austin is growing and artists need more spaces to work and showcase. So there's never... we can't have too many.
Yeah, Austin's a great hub for the arts, all sorts of arts, not just this kind that we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Well, super cool. Do y'all have any special, pieces that y'all really like to point out when people come through here? I mean, I know that it rotates, but
yeah. Well, with this one, it's hard. There's a lot of good pieces in this exhibit in particular.
I feel like the Bradford Maxfield one was just very impressive. Of all the skateboards, you're like, do art on a skateboard. I personally never envisioned that.
Yeah.
Like, that is pretty.
I don't know if y'all can see that back there, but that is really cool.
I think we have a lot of iconic pieces. There's a lot of muralists and street artists here that we are honored to showcase. Nis is one of them with the Buddha, Fabian Rey, Mezdata, Gemini.
Smack is from New York.
Smack is from New York. Richter. We have Wiley Ross, J Musax. The list goes on. There's a lot of good stuff. TV Head, I don't know if you guys have seen around. He's a street artist. You might see the guy with a TV with messages.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So he's got a couple pieces here in the collection.
What's
and
his
a
name?
few for sale. TV Head.
Okay.
He goes by TV Head ATX.
TV Head ATX. Okay.
TV Head ATX. He's got some for sale too.
Okay.
So and Daddy Otis, Laced and Found. I mean, it's a huge collection of work here, really worth seeing.
Yeah. So if an artist wanted to get their work in here, what would they do?
So we have open calls
Okay.
for group shows. We figured group exhibits are the best way to get as many artists involved and give them a chance to showcase. So we put out open calls throughout the year, and all they have to do is apply, submit their work.
Okay. Is that on your website?
It's on our website and on our social media.
Okay.
It was pretty incredible because we thought we knew most of the artists in town. And then we started having open calls and we discovered so many more really talented artists. So it's cool when you put it out there to anyone who applies.
Yeah. No, that's awesome because you never know what you're going to get coming through.
Exactly.
Yeah. And we accept beginner or intermediate or professional. Like we accept all levels are welcome here because we want people to have an opportunity. You know, like Rosemary and I, as we were coming up, learning how to exhibit, how to present ourselves, how to become a working artist. There's a lot of times where you get turned down, where you don't get accepted, so you don't get the opportunities. So now that we have the ability to offer those opportunities, we want people to feel like this is a space where they can come and get a little bit of experience and network and become part of the culture here in Austin.
Yeah, because I recognize I wouldn't be where I am now. 5 years ago, I never saw myself as a director of a nonprofit.
Yeah, right.
I was just trying to show my art. But I did get opportunities to showcase in places like this that accept, one piece of art in a group show, and that meant a lot to me and my growth. Yeah, and it's important to invest in artists like that.
Yeah, and I think we got that. There was a warehouse art space called Cherry Cola Dog back in 2017. That's where we met. That's where we met a lot of our artist friends. A lot of our network started being built there, and that was the motto of the space was like, everybody just submit a piece, come be part of an art show, get some experience, mingle with other artists, get to know everyone here in town, what everybody's doing, and build up your portfolio that way. And that was very inspiring for a lot of us.
Yeah.
It was called Art Will Save Us.
And it did, huh?
And it did save us, and it continues.
It saved a lot of us.
Great. So how did y'all get into art? Were y'all doing this as kids, or was it later in life?
For me, since I was a kid. Okay. Yeah, I always knew. I started drawing from an early age. My parents were very supportive of my practice. And after I graduated high school, I grew up in Colombia, so that was a little different.
Oh, wow.
So I moved here when I was 17.
Super cool.
And as soon as I graduated school, my mom was able to get me up here. She was, she was remarried and she was already established here, and I was a minor, so I was able to get my papers in.
Gotcha.
And transfer lives. I went to art school, got my degree, my BFA in studio art, and then immediately after that, I started seeking art-related jobs until I was able to become a full-time artist. It's a long road. But,
yeah, definitely.
But I always knew that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, really cool. When you came here, did you come straight to Austin?
So I went to Houston first.
Okay.
I've been in Austin for about 10 years now.
Gotcha. What do you think about Austin?
I love Austin.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I love Austin. Yeah.
You landed in a great spot for the art.
Yes, the bohemian spirit, the nature. It's a city that really cares about the environment and the people, and couldn't have asked for a better place. Yeah,
Austin's really cool. And what about you, Rosemary? How did you get into art?
Same as in kindergarten. That's what I wanted to be. I was like, I'm going to be an artist someday.
Did you know what kind you wanted to do?
No, I always liked painting.
Okay.
My mom went to school for art education, so she was always very supportive. And I did all the 4-H things. I did cross stitch. I did basket weaving. I did cake decorating. I did drawing and painting. I loved art class. I was like, so it's funny. I guess I can look back now and see I was into little bit into everything.
Oh, well-rounded.
Yeah, and then when I was graduating high school, I knew I wanted to be an artist. I didn't want to go to school for art. I was like, that's a waste of money. And I just wanted to get to work. So I actually went to massage school.
Okay.
Became a full-time massage therapist. I did that as my career for 7 years. Pursued art on the side. And then after we met and started working together, it became feasible for me to retire as a massage therapist
Super cool.
and go full time.
Are you from Austin?
No, but I have been here about 10 years. I grew up in Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
And then I lived in different parts of Texas. Actually went to high school in Navasota.
Okay. Yeah. Small town.
So I saw all parts Texas, but eventually I knew I wanted to come here because I wanted to be in an artistic city, and no regrets.
Yeah,
I
so
love
you
it
visited
here.
and saw, what we've got going on here in Austin. You're like,
Yeah, I was like, gotta be there.
Yeah.
And I love to eat healthy and take care of myself, and I love that the city,
really embraces that.
Yeah, it was
What-
like happy, healthy people.
Exactly.
Yeah, right? Austin's big on the breakfast tacos.
Yeah.
Which y'all's favorite breakfast taco?
Oh man.
I would say, honestly, Taco Deli.
Really? What do
Yeah.
you get?
Yeah.
I love the refried black bean and papas.
Okay.
I really like the I forgot the name, but it's barbacoa with eggs and avocado
From Taco Deli?
from Taco Deli.
Okay. I'm
Do you
going to
remember
try
that?
that.
That's
With
a
the
newer
animal
one. I
sauce?
don't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I discovered it not long ago. And I
That
was like,
sounds
that's-
really good.
that's it.
Yeah, barbacoa and an egg.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's a newer item, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
I
But
don't
really, any breakfast taco will do for me.
Yeah.
But if we're talking dinner tacos, I would definitely go for Hefe's.
Hefe's, okay. Where's that at?
It's a little food truck on.
South First and Ben White.
Okay. Okay, I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
talking about.
and then they did say that they have one on like 290 and 183.
Cameron Road, I
Cameron,
believe.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've
More
got one up
inside.
north. We were like, oh.
Another good spot, Tyson's
Tyson's?
on Airport.
On Airport,
And they're
okay.
open 24 hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Great spot.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
Yeah, I would highly recommend. They have what is it? Oh, it's like crispy fried pork belly with mandarin oranges. It's really good.
Yeah.
And the brisket tacos, yeah. I'm getting hungry.
So do y'all live around here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. We live about 10 minutes away from here.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you're
we've-
pretty plugged in.
We've
and
been in
all
North
that.
Austin for about 6 years now. Yeah.
Y'all have kids?
Yes, I
Okay.
have a daughter.
Gotcha.
She lives with us.
Yes, she's 9. She's cool.
Good deal. She into the art as well?
More on the music and dance side.
That's still art, just
Yeah.
different form.
Writer.
Yeah.
Not
You know.
not painting.
Yeah, I think she's like, they already do that.
You you find your little path, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, she's in choir this year and she's loving it. She actually has a presentation tomorrow, so we're excited.
Super
yeah,
neat.
she's great at
Yeah.
singing.
Super neat. Are y'all able to feature like music in here as well?
We have for opening receptions. We've hired musicians or DJs and find a little spot for them to set up. But we love to include music in our openings.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when we can, we do.
Yeah.
And actually, this is the courtyard where Blues on the Green started.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then it blew up and had to move to Zilker.
exactly.
Yeah.
But we thought, like, wouldn't it be great to maybe bring back some outdoor concerts here?
Yeah, might have to work on that. You could
Yeah.
you could easily do like an outdoor concert with the art.
That's
Yeah,
part
exactly.
of the
Yeah.
part of the plan that we see is of course we would need some sponsors.
Yeah, anyone out there want to sponsor outdoor concert series, let us know.
to make it
I'm
happen.
sure there's someone here in Austin that would want to do that. I mean, Austin's such a melting pot for all the arts
Yeah.
and the support.
The
Yeah.
Arboretum is a cool place. It seems like it's overlooked a lot nowadays, but it's coming back.
Yeah.
So where can people find you, like online?
Okay, so for our personal work, our website is surrealnature.art.
Surrealnature.art.
And they can find out about all our artistic services.
Okay.
And for our organization, ArtUsCo.com.
So like ArtUs
Yes.
Co. Okay.
And also on Instagram, ArtUs Co Art. I believe it's the same on Facebook.
Yes.
So we're on Facebook, Instagram. We have our website. We do have an email list. We don't send a lot of emails, but we do send reminders about shows, workshops, upcoming events.
Yeah.
So
And what'd y'all call it whenever you you reach out to get art in here from artists?
Open calls.
Open calls, so they can get
Yeah.
that on there as well.
yeah,
Yes.
open calls will go through our email list too.
Okay.
So if you want to be the first to know, sign up on the email list.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you. I mean, this was great. This is super cool. I really like all the pieces in here. I've never seen anything like that on the skateboards. So that's really cool.
Yes.
And I hope business keeps going well and y'all can get some more art in here.
Yeah.
we
Maybe
hope so
start a
too.
concert outside and have a big event, big party.
Yes.
But
That's
once
the
again,
plan.
thank y'all.
Thank you.
And,
Thanks for being here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thanks for joining us. Please remember to follow and review.